Hi, welcome to Ed Foodie. Today we're going to make a main course. It's going to be a Tex-Mex spaghetti bake. So let's get started. I've got a pot of salted boiling water on the stove. I'm going to make a smaller recipe today just for Catherine and I. So if you're going to make this for a family, you may want to double the recipe. I'm going to take about 6 ounces of pasta. So that's, a little bit less than half of a bag of pasta. Then I'm going to break this into thirds so we could do the bake. Now I'm going to boil it according to the directions for el dente. While our pasta is cooking, I've got a frying pan here on medium heat. We're going to fry up, remember I'm doing it for about a half a pound, actually it's 11 ounces of ground beef. I'm using some pretty good, I think it's 97%. So hopefully I won't have too much grease to drain off. In our ground beef, I'm going to put in 1/3 of a cup of chopped onion. We can salt and pepper to taste our ground beef. We'll fry this up till it's, good, well done, maybe 7 minutes. Okay, our ground beef is pretty well cooked. And actually, I've got nothing to drain off of this. So, if you're using like 80–85%, you'll want to drain the grease off. And I always like to pat it really good with a paper towel to absorb all that extra grease from the ground beef. Okay, so to our ground beef, I'm going to add 3 teaspoons of taco seasoning. I make my own taco seasoning. I can put it, this link in the description. It's pretty easy to make, and I think probably quite a bit cheaper. If you want to use a package, you can use a half a pack. So again, if you're making for the full family, you can use a whole pack of taco seasoning. We'll add 1/3 of a cup of water and 1/2 cup of diced tomatoes with green chilies, like Rotel. And this you can go ahead and add keep the water and everything. I think that's about half of this. Okay, my pasta is done, so let's drain the pasta. Just keep this simmering until most of the liquid is gone. Just give that taco seasoning a chance to get into that ground beef good. We can add a good couple tablespoons of tomato paste. I really like that bold flavor of tomato paste, just rich and a little bit sweet. Make this half Italian, half Tex-Mex. Turn this down. I'm going to add a 2 1/4 ounce can of sliced black olives. And preheat our oven to 350 degrees. We'll add in 1/2 cup of grated Mexican cheese. And 1/3 cup of your favorite salsa. I really enjoy the cilantro salsa. Spice things up a little bit. All right, let's stir this all in there good. All right, I put my pasta, drained it, put it back in the pot. Let's go ahead and pour in our sauce. We'll come back over to the island. I've got like a 4x8 baking dish. Again, if you're making the full recipe, 9x13 will work fine. Let's put some cooking spray here. We'll pour our spaghetti right in there. That size worked pretty good. We'll probably still get 2 meals out of this. We'll take another half a cup or so of grated cheese. I'm not going to measure this because if you go over, that's absolutely fine. It's pretty well all warm. You could probably eat it just the way it is, but I want to get it really nice and thick. So we're going to put this in the oven for about 15 or 20 minutes. We'll get this cheese really nice and bubbly. My oven just preheated, so we'll put it in there for, let's say, 15 minutes. I do want to cover it. All right, here it is. Looks really good. We're going to let it just sit out for a couple of minutes so it's easier to cut. And I guess we'll sit down at the table and try this today. Okay, we got our Tex-Mex spaghetti bake. Catherine made some bok choy on the side.
Try yours. Looks good. Really good.
Good.
Really good.
2 thumbs up. I like that. That's really good. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe, Dead Foodie, right over there. Thank you for watching.